So things start off on the right feet over here. I'm loving it. A little bit of spice, nothing wrong with that. Nerchio did write me. Kind of missed it. I'm sorry. Anyway, guys, I'm going to drink a little bit of water. Hopefully I won't miss anything. No 6-pull. I'll be back in roughly 20 seconds. Well, I will wait until the game starts, and then I will let you guys watch first person of Nerchio, because if I watch first person of SjoW, then it will be in his base for the first 5 minutes until the first Hellion is out. We all know SjoW. That's why we love him. The blind Terran. But yeah, let's take a look. No funky stuff. I don't expect Nerchio to do any funky. He can beat anyone straight up. I'm actually really surprised that Nerchio's mindset is like he's... I'm not saying that he's whining a lot, but yeah, he seems to be complaining a bit here and there. And he really believes that Zerg is actually really weak right now. And he's been doing so well for himself lately. Like he kind of came out of nothing. He's a random player. He picked Zerg. He did extremely well. Won so many... he won so many tournaments online, and that's actually quite a good comment. Is it like you must be tired after your hard bracket? Because SjoW only played one best of 3 so far since he streamed in round 5. The same goes for Tarzan. On the other hand, sure, it's nice to get a couple of dev wins. On the other hand, I always like it when I'm playing in a tournament. Well, I'm not playing a lot of tournaments lately, but if you are in a tournament and you feel like you're on a roll, you know, you win best of 3, you win another best of 3, you win another best of 3, that should give you a lot of confidence too, like you're really on top of your game. Even having dev wins is probably still the better thing. I don't think it's that bad for Nerchio. Anyway, guys, I'll be right back, roughly 20 to 30 seconds, and then I'll kick things off. Need to save my voice a little bit and get some water. Alrighty guys, welcome back. I got some water, so all fresh again, ready to go. It's, as always, like 40 degrees in the ESL studio over here. Can't wait for the new studio. It's going to take a little longer, but I have some sort of air conditioning, but that's not really the best airco in the world. The new studio is actually going to have a real airco, so that's going to be awesome. I will never complain about the heat again. I love that interview with Todd where he complains about the heat. I just can't play in the heat. He referred to it like it's something, I don't know, something really funny. Anyways, we see the hatchery going up for Nerchio. Of course, Nerchio being our Polish Zerg player spawning in the 6 o'clock position, while SjoW is the highest foreign earner in StarCraft 2, being the Red Terran spawning in the 9 o'clock position. Of course, being Swedish. Wow, SjoW is actually standing out the Marine. So, well, SjoW, what are you going to do, man? You're not supposed to see this much of the map in this phase of the game. That's against your religion. You're the blind Terran for a reason, after all. But SjoW is standing out the Marine. But yeah, what I want to say, SjoW is living in the tea house in Sweden together with TLO, Bishu, Moro and Raven, I believe. Would be a pretty fun place to live, I wouldn't mind. But I'm not sure how things are working out for SjoW. I didn't see him that much lately, but really glad that he did take the time to sign up for this tournament, because obviously it's a really big one. You want to be part of those IEM events, and it's really cool that he's going to try to qualify. Small skirmish here between a bunch of links and a Marine, but SjoW managed to kill a couple of links, did lose his Marines in the long run. 19 SCVs currently against 19 drones. So have that drone in the main base from Nerchio, so Nerchio knows pretty much exactly what's going on. What he's going to try to do? I think he's going to try to block the supply depot. Ooh, well, he's not going to be able to do so. See the Hellion build by SjoW. So he's going for this build. Well, I wouldn't really call it Happy's build, but it looks like it right now. But obviously it's quite a standard build in Terran vs Zerg. Even though I'm not the extreme expert, of course, I don't play Terran nor Zerg, but I do watch a lot of games and I do talk a lot with the guys about it. So trying to get as much information as I can, despite not playing it on a very high level. First 2 Hellions are making their way over already. That's interesting. Often people wait at least until 4 or 6 Hellions. 6 is the magic number for Happy. Happy doesn't like changes, and he's a man of 6. Then we do see the free hit on the Hellion. 30 damage right on. done by this spine crawler. Hellions are armored. No, actually, that makes no sense. It must have taken a hit from the drone or something like that. Yeah, I think it took a hit from the drone. Spine crawler should only do 25 damage. And indeed, we do see SjoW waiting for 2 more Hellions. Is he going for 4 or 6? More and more Hellions are on their way. The first bunker already being built on the low ground. Take a look at the income tab right now. We have 27 drones against 23 SCVs for SjoW. SjoW, of course, who managed to win the Inter Extreme Masters European Continental Finals last January, I believe it was, in Kiev. It was an amazing event. SjoW was definitely not one of... I mean, we knew that he could have won it, but he wasn't really the first pick for a lot of people to win it. But he won it, and don't even question how. Like, he was so impressive throughout the entire tournament. Went 5-0, 10-0 in his group stage, I think. And then he even beat, in his first playoff game, I think, or in the semi-final, I think he played against Tarzan, and he managed to beat Tarzan 3-1. And then in the grand final, he played against Whiterun. He managed to beat Whiterun on home soil 3-1 as well, I believe. 3-1 as well, I believe. Which was 3-2, and I think it was 3-1. Yeah, it was 3-1 for sure. We had that regame on, I think, Metalopolis, which that was a sucky position. But other than that, SjoW was amazing in that tournament. So nice to see him going for it once again. A lot of Hellions, 8 Hellions right now at once. Let's see how much damage he will be able to do. A lot of Hellions are low in HP, but still probably not low enough. We do have 1 Roach in the field. But wow, look at these Hellions, even roasting Queens and Roaches. And we still have the Spine Crawler. Right now, the Hellions are running really low, and SjoW is slowly but steady gonna retreat. Wow, that was an insane amount of Hellions. I still felt that Nerchio handled that pretty well, to say the least. That could have gone a lot worse. If I would have done that, I would have probably lost 25 drones. Let's take a look at the work killed. Only 8 drones killed. 8 drones and a Queen. For 10 Hellions, I really think Nerchio handled that extremely well, considering the fact he didn't even have like a real wall of, like as you always see Stefano do with the Evolution Chamber and then 2 Spine Crawlers. Impressive defense by Nerchio. Such a good Zerg player, of course. A couple of Roaches lying out. Look at this Roach, it's bugged, it's like sliding. The Roach is walking into the Hellions in the middle of the map. Now the Roach is walking again. Still 8 Hellions over here for SjoW. We have 1 bunker, bunker with 4 Marines. Should be able to hold against the Roaches. What are the Roaches going to do? Is he going to just suicide them for a bunch of SCVs? Interesting decision. Let's see how many SCVs he will be able to take out. Good job right there on the Hellions positioning. Oh, he might be able to take out a mule or even 2. He takes out the first mule. Good job right there. But Nerchio takes out the second mule as well. Good job right there. Very, very nice harassment by Nerchio, and even takes 1 more Hellion with him. First Marines and Roaches. First Marines, sorry, and Siege Tanks are already on the high ground. Again, for SjoW, we have 47 drones right now for Nerchio. Researching Roach Pit is halfway down. 8 drones right now at once being morphed in. He should be careful though. Creep threat, it's starting slowly but steady, but I guess at the 10-minute mark you would have loved to have something better. But this is 1 more reason to go for that Hellion build. You can really slow the creep threat down in the early stages of the game. And yeah, that's also important. Certainly if you want to follow it up with a tank Marine push, that's pretty much everything you want. Nerchio is going to sacrifice an Overlord here for the greater good. He did see a lot. Let's see how much he saw exactly. Well, pretty much everything he had to know. I actually did not see... well, I probably figured that was the second factory. Would be a bit weird to fly your first factory from here all the way to here. That makes kind of no sense. More tanks rolling out for SjoW. Currently at 85 supply, Nerchio at 94. Team researching the energy upgrade for the Infestors. And the Infestor was the unit that SjoW was complaining about before the game started a little bit.